Yo, what's going on, everybody?
Look,
CTM Sports. Peel in the house, Mike in the house. We only
man,
got 3 slides today. We ain't even gonna be on here for a long time. That last slide might be a little doozy, but these other ones though,
mm,
we finna get right into it too. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Notice like 80% of people watching and 90% not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button, man. Help us grow. We just dudes from Little Rock, Arkansas making content, man. If y'all help us grow, we can get monetized, we can reinvest, we can get a studio, we can start making it happen. But
yeah,
we need your support and we need your subscription. We need you to watch.
yeah,
Now let's get into the podcast. Cam Newton was talking to Travis Hunter, I think.
mm,
Um, he said that he was drafted to a team of losers when he was the number one draft pick when he went to
mhm.
the Panthers. Steve
Dang,
Smith didn't take too kindly of that. But
yeah.
as you can tell by that picture, Steve Smith usually run up on dudes, but I don't know if he gonna run up on Cam though. I don't know about that
I
one.
don't know. That's Steve crazy.
He ain't saying, hey, but you see Cam, he's a super soldier. He was fighting 5 dudes, man.
yeah,
From the hood.
they're little kids.
I don't know, man. I think he'll handle Steve Smith, bro. I
Oh,
like Steve Smith too, but
oh no, right
he
there.
ain't running up on Cam, bro. You think Cam right now probably 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", 260. I'm talking about not even playing football. We just talking about just regular size.
Yeah,
And Steve Smith, what, 5'10" at best?
yeah.
5'11"?
But
Probably 200.
Steve Smith, that's a cyborg.
If he a cyborg, Cam Newton is a Terminator,
Chicken
man.
noodle, chicken noodle, man.
Man, Cam Newton, man, is a dude from Winston Duke or something, man. From
Who was a quarterback? Was it Winky?
who?
Who was a quarterback before him?
Are you talking about Florida State?
No, I'm talking about
I forgot that dude name. It wasn't Winky though. Um, I forgot that dude name because he was kind of a no name at first. What was that quarterback that won the Super Bowl? His name on the tip of my tongue. Then when they played the Rams, Rams got him though. Look his name up. Are we before we be stuck trying to think about it?
not a
Man, he dude
team of,
not gonna see Cam, bro. Let's be honest,
team
man.
of losers. What? Their record was just sorry. It wasn't no losers. They made it to the NFL. They were no losers.
But that's the thing, man. Like we don't know what his perspective was.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Oh man, Timothy said Cam wasn't wrong. He just used a poor choice of words. What else is he supposed to say, man? I mean,
Yeah.
I went to a team of underachievers. It just don't sound the same. Cam know how to get stuff started on social media, though. Dude is
Um,
he know how to
yeah,
get stuff started, man.
but also they. Yeah, no. Which ones I'm thinking about? They wasn't a. They wasn't a franchise team, was it? Was they? It
Who was that?
was them. It was them in Jacksonville, wasn't it?
What's that?
They was like they came
Jake
later.
Delhomme. That was his name. Jake Delhomme.
Oh no.
That was
That's,
they when they went to the Super Bowl with first. Jake Delhomme.
yeah, no, I wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah.
I
But
wouldn't.
nah, man, I think I get what Cam Newton's saying. Yeah, like Tim said, he probably used a choice of words, but when you get drafted number one pick, that means the team lost.
They're pretty.
And then when you go in the locker room, like you said, and you see dudes demeanor and stuff,
Yeah.
man, let's be honest, man. A lot of how many dudes when they go to the NFL, they're really locked in on winning the Super Bowl. Like how many teams even have a chance to win the Super Bowl every year? You know what I'm saying? And like you said, most dudes, man, they more that it's about the money for them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really tripping on winning, and that could be true too. Because I mean, a lot of people say they love the game, but you ain't doing it for free. Oh, excuse me.
No, no, you
You want
shouldn't.
that? You want that bread?
You shouldn't want to do it for free, but you love it, so you know.
Yeah,
I mean, you had to been pretty sorry if you get the number one, the
yeah.
top
That's
five
pretty much
piece.
what he was saying. If you want to be a top pick, that's
But
what you're going to. Because he was saying
but
not
those
every. There's only so many impact players in the league. You know what I'm saying?
when
And
it came to
quarterbacks can make an instant impact to a team versus like a corner. You can be good, but you can still get lost in the shuffle of the team because the team not that good.
that's
There's a
true.
lot of corners who was good, but the team wasn't that good. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that's what
Champ Bailey, you know what I'm saying? Come to mind, he was
that's what
cold
I'm
with it.
that's what I'm remembering. Yeah, it was that because that was the last two teams. It was Carolina and Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville always been sorry. Except when Fred
Man,
Taylor was there,
man, that's
and
it.
yeah, Fred Taylor. I forgot the quarterback name. Burrell. I forgot because the left-hander.
Yeah,
Yeah, I liked him too. He was pretty good too. But yeah, Fred Taylor though.
he was that dude.
Yeah, he was that dude. 100%. If he'd went to another team, that could have been a whole other
Man,
situation. You know what
would have
I'm saying?
been like Saquon. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
Mm,
So go to the next one because I know you're the basketball guy. Let's go to the next one. The
oh,
next slide, Bi. Why would he want to be called Bi? I just thought about that when I was making this slide. Is that a good nickname to have in this day and time?
I mean,
Because you know those two letters together, just Bi. I don't know.
you just
Play on words. You know what I'm
you
saying?
got hey, everybody got their nicknames.
But if you don't say Bi, if you just say just say it combined, it sounds kind of crazy though, right?
Yeah,
Like bye, you know.
no, no, no.
Oh man.
Why?
I was like, nah, y'all not calling me that, man. Y'all
It's no
not
different
calling
from
me that.
AI, so be alright.
Mm-mm. All it takes is somebody to say it wrong, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But he lost 100. He lost 40 million to be traded to Toronto, so he can only get 120 instead of 160. Would you leave New Orleans and take a $40 million pay cut?
Hey man, he on a team full of losers. No.
Either way, you're gonna be on a team full of losers. Either way. You know
But
what I'm
hey,
saying?
but I think this probably
And
what
you out the country. And they shipped you to Siberia.
I think this probably gonna be like the first time it's just gonna be him in that role. Cause I don't know too many
I thought in
players.
LA he was kind of the man in LA till they traded him. I mean he was probably their
Uh,
best player.
I mean, yeah, he was like
Well,
one.
well, here's the thing about since we talking about Bi, right? Bot, no, I'm not saying, nah. But he never, to me, he always. It's like he never developed himself. I
No,
don't know. It's like he could get better, but he just don't. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't think he had a choice. He didn't have a no trade clause.
mm,
Yeah, but man, if you know what I'm saying is, why are you forcing the trade? You're gonna lose 40 million. That's all I'm saying.
hey, you down?
Man, that's 40 M's, man.
Now there's
New Orleans ain't that bad. New Orleans ain't that bad,
the
man.
city not that bad, but the team is like I don't know
Man,
what they trying.
so you said you'll give up 40 M's.
What
Hmm?
I
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
You gonna give up 40 M's?
if I hated that if I hated that job that much, yeah.
I don't think you
Some
give up
some
40
people hate
M's.
some people hate it. Like can't get mad because the
I mean,
person
I ain't getting mad. I'm just saying, would you give up 40 M's?
to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you ain't gonna make it
Ta-
back.
taxes
I'm just
might
saying
be
you'll make it back,
dude,
but yeah.
taxes might be different. I don't know. It just
Man, I don't want to leave no money on the table.
yeah. I agree. I mean, but he had like you say, he didn't get better, so 120 is still
Yeah, I
cool.
wonder what do he do in the summer? Do he really
Yeah.
work on this game, or do he just go
Nah,
kick it with his boys? You know what I'm saying?
I think he just
Because
play game
he
video.
never really developed a three ball. I ain't saying he got to be Steph Curry, but it's not consistent enough. He
Oh,
okay mid range, but he never really stood out above, amongst the pack. You know what I'm saying? He never really stood out.
but that's one thing about Toronto. They will have at least one player that's gonna stand out. Maybe it's his time.
I thought what's his name with the RJ Barrett. He not balling out.
He he with the Knicks now.
RJ Barrett?
Yeah.
No, they traded him to Toronto.
Oh no. Yeah, because he was in New York.
Come on,
But I
man.
think no, because I'm thinking about. I don't know why RJ got caught up in like that some trans stuff.
And
Oh,
then they send the guy with his nickname B.I.
no.
Ah,
Oh,
ah.
hey, hey, man, Kevin boy gonna come see you. Hey,
I ain't got the
man.
nickname B.I. do. You know what I'm saying?
Them boy gonna come see you. They gonna flood your page.
You the one said it. You the one said that we got caught up, man, playing the
Yeah, I just
crying
said.
game.
I
You
just
said he
said
over there playing the
RJ.
crying game in Toronto. That's what you just said. He playing the crying
Oh,
game, man.
I say RJ got caught up in
That's
some
what I'm
stuff.
saying. You guys out up in the crying game, man.
So I don't know what happened. I don't watch it East anyway. I'm
My boy,
focused on
my,
the
my
West.
boy, my boy Corey Holcomb said, if you got to guess, just don't even do it.
Uh,
If you got to guess, don't even do it. But we got technologically advanced though. It ain't like it was back in the day, like Jerry Springer day, where you could tell, like, yeah, you gotta be careful out there now. You gotta ask for birth certificates,
yeah,
real ID. What's your real ID? Show me your real ID.
yeah.
Man,
One, I mean, even though you don't want to leave money on the table, but 120, 140 still good. Sure.
I mean, it's still good, but I don't, man. 40 million is a lot, man. Yes.
I think he had a nice payout when he went there.
Still 40 million. You still leaving that on the table though, like,
Uh,
you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
yeah, still, I
Uh,
would say he was up. What he about up 300 now, so it's still straight.
I don't want
Cause
to
he,
leave no money on the table. I guess I'm different. I don't want to leave no money on the
yeah.
table. You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, he ain't flashy. You don't see him. He ain't never been in the news about nothing. I'm like, I think he pretty chill. I
Yeah.
think he's more like gonna be. I think he probably end up like who is that? I don't want to say Jamal Crawford, but more like
No.
they name means is more than they game. Like you still got Brandon Ingram over there somewhere.
Brandon Ingram remind me of that dude. Even after he get past his decline, he could still like quietly
Mm-hmm.
be a veteran on a
Mm-hmm.
veteran presence and still make some money too.
Mm-hmm.
He remind me of one of them kind of guys. Like I don't want to say Vince Carter because that would probably be
Oh no,
disrespectful.
that's
But I'm
disrespectful.
saying Vince Carter in his later years though,
Yeah.
when he was helping kids, being that veteran presence, still making that little extra
Mm-hmm.
money before he got up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or like a Andrew Iguodala or something like that.
Yeah, like Andrew
Yeah,
Iguodala. Andrew Iguodala actually was cold though for
he
Philly though.
was. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I don't even know why they traded him to the Warriors. I still don't know why they did that, but yeah, he was cold. I like,
But Brandon Ingram, what 27, 26,
but man, but what
maybe.
what
I
what is he gonna learn to improve his game though? That's the thing though.
don't know, but he honestly, I don't think he ever had no veteran.
Jacob, he said he focused on money. His great great grandchildren will have. I think he just want to be happy at this point. I don't know if he's gonna be happy in Toronto.
I
Get
don't
shipped
know.
to Siberia, man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? I don't
hey
know. Maybe
man,
he will.
they treat their players
Boy, it's
right.
cold. Boy, it's
But
cold
it's
up there.
cold up there though.
It's cold. Boy. What?
hey,
Boy, cold up there,
hey,
man.
hey, hey, li-
Oh,
hey, living in Canada might not be a bad thing right now. You know what I'm
boy, it's
saying?
cold up there, man.
It
Ooh
might
wee.
not be a bad
So you
thing.
think Toronto is better than New Orleans?
No. But I'm just saying the way this country being ran right now, it might be business for
Man,
you to stick
Canada.
around.
Canada has a 50% gains tax on your income, bro.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, you got
yeah.
damn to get everything free. You
Man,
to get
nah,
everything.
that's why the tax is so high because the people get stuff free. Somebody gonna pay for it one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? What you
Yeah,
gotta realize. All
true.
right, let's have some fun, laugh a little bit before we get up out this thing. Oh man, I should have made that a little brighter. How does sports relate so close to life? Like, how does it relate to life to you? Like when you was younger, and it comes to dating, how does sports relate to dating when you was younger?
I can't
In your
correlate.
opinion,
I can't correlate the two,
I
but
can. Oh my God, I can.
as
It's
far as
unreal. Hmm?
not with dating.
Yes,
Uh,
with
uh,
dating.
I'm not.
Like if you're in the NBA, you look at NBA. You remember they had the 10-day contracts.
Mm,
They call you up from the D League, 10-day contracts.
mhm,
Dudes do that with girls all the time.
yeah.
10-day contract. What you gonna do? You
Mhm.
don't want to perform? Go back to the D League. Holla. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
the ones who perform the highest in any sport get all the shine. Most of the time, they get all the shine. And then it be those players that people don't know about they good, but they kind of under the radar, but they good at the same time. Kind of like what's my
Yeah.
guy name that played for the Warriors when they won the first championship? The ball headed dude. Was it um Oh, what was dude name? Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, not David Wesley. Nah, cause he played for the Hornets.
Now Dave
Um,
West played for them too.
hmm?
He played for them too.
Who?
Dave West. He played with them.
Yes, somebody like David West. Like it's girls out there like that. When you dating, like they under the radar. A lot of dudes don't know about them because they're not really out there like that. And you kind of can scout talent, like scouting talent. Sports relate to
Mm,
dating. How do you scout talent? How do you know what talent is?
yeah. I know. Sa-
Sports and dating. He said you got to figure out what you're good at and play to your strengths. LOL. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And you got to know what kind of team your scheme, man. You know, like Jay said, I was hard. Didn't really give a lot of give. You know what I'm saying? Didn't take a lot of stuff. So I probably had that Pat Riley kind of mentality.
Terrible.
Oh man, hey, it worked, man. Hey, it worked, man. You know,
Terrible.
whatever works for you. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do whatever
Terrible.
works for you.
Terrible.
So you like Jerry Jones? You let your players run amok. That's what you was. You was like
Mm-mm.
Jerry Jones, man.
Nah, I'm more like Phil.
Terrible.
I'm more like a Phil Jackson. I don't have to do
But
all
I
that.
actually was like Phil. Though. I used to sell dreams like Phil though, for real.
Yeah.
But I didn't take no stuff like Parrot though. I ain't going.
Yeah.
Um, another thing about dating too is this is one thing I probably would say. A lot of dudes probably ain't gonna say this out loud, but I'm married now, so it don't matter for me. Uh, some girls have to realize that you think you top tier, but you really practice squad. What do I mean by that?
Oh my.
You think you top tier, you think you like up there, you Kobe level stuff like that, but you really like what's the dude name? Played for Illinois Cook level, like Cook. I forgot his name, first name. The big man should shoot threes from Illinois. you
Omar
know,
Cook.
yeah, Omar Cook or
Omar
something
Cook.
like Cook. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Yeah.
dang. Hey.
There's a lot of girls like that. They think they top tier talent, but they really practice squad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if you know how to sell a dream, you can make them feel like even though you know they practice squad, you can make them feel like they top tier talent.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm
where you.
saying?
That's where the game wrong is.
Why? Why?
why
Why is the
would you?
game wrong?
Why would you make that? That's the problem now.
What's that?
Making them feel like they,
But if
top
you
tier.
be, but if you being realistic, nobody can make you feel anything. If you
Yeah.
being realistic though.
Yeah, you're right. Can't nobody make you feel, but you know,
No, I'm saying if you realistic about where you are, like if somebody come and do that, it's like, man, come on, man, get out of here.
yeah, but
You
can't
know what I'm
nobody
saying?
tell you nothing about yourself.
You
Like,
should be able to listen to feedback about yourself.
mhm.
I knew I was it. It's just like with dating too with sports, right? Salary cap, right?
Mhm.
Some players you can't, they're out of your reach, right?
Mhm.
Like that's above my pay grade. I can't, I can't have a Kobe on my team. I can't afford a Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? That's too much. That's too rich for my blood. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the Hornets. You know, the Hornets ain't never had no player. They've traded Kobe away, but they never had no premier player like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they had good players like Baron Davis and Mashburn. Shout out to them because those are my dudes. I love them dudes, but they probably won't have a top tier player. You know what I'm saying? Hope LaMelo might get to that point, but for a long time, man, they should try to get free agents, maybe if that. You know what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with women, you have to realize that some of these women are out of your league. Their lifestyle don't match up.
uh,
Like, you know, we knew girls went to McClellan. They only talk to D boys. Out of your league. No, you can't even compete. That's out of your league. You know what I'm saying?
not out of your league.
Out of your league. You
Just for
can't
right
keep
now.
up. You can't keep up.
They're
You
not
can't
out of they're not out of your
because
league.
when the D boy die, they go right to the next D boy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. No, they different now.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they different now. I mean, we talking about when we was in high school.
Yeah, they different now. They
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody out of your league. You
I'm saying
can
like gold diggers. Like most times, if you ain't got no money, gold diggers are out of your league.
yeah.
Or you for to sell a really good dream.
They're not out of your league. They,
Okay. But we just talked about being honest, being realistic. That's what I'm saying. Some people don't want to be realistic. I'm just saying you got realistic. Like some girls, I said this to myself. That's out of my league. I'm good. I don't even want the problems that come with it. You know what I'm
that,
saying?
I would say that's not out of your league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody that you think is really out of your league. They just screwing for the money. That's it.
Right.
It's just
But
more than
yeah.
I'm willing to pay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Out of my league. That's what I'm just being
Yeah.
honest. It's just out of my league. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
But they really going for less than what you think. They
I don't
really
even want to pay. I don't even want to do that though. I'm like an NBA owner. I don't even want to pay
yeah,
that.
they just be going.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
like, but that's why I always say like, ain't nobody really out of your league. 'Cause
It's just like
we all in the same league.
it's just like with football, right?
Mm.
Football, getting field position, scoring touchdowns.
Uh,
How do you get there? Like running plays. Like you gotta see the coach got the playbook on the side. He got the scripted plays on the side.
hey,
Same way we're talking to girls. You meet a girl, you get the number. That's a play. You get the number. What's the next play?
mhm.
You talk to her on the phone. What's the next play? Do I take her down? Now you start running plays. Do I take her here to the movies? Do I take her out to eat? Or do I take her a random place she ain't never been? You know what I'm saying?
That's too much investing.
No, that's called this game, man.
Uh,
That's just how I think. I'm telling you, that's how I think though. Yeah.
that's too
Cause
much.
you know what I mean, girl, I took the Cold Stone. They never been to Cold Stone. They're like, if I take her to Cold Stone, she gonna be blow. Cause she's like, nobody. She used to do is just taking her to like,
Yeah,
Applebee's or something. Like, I never been to Cold Stone.
yeah,
I
that's
said, yeah. I'm gonna put that in the playbook. Let me make sure I keep that in the playbook.
stat padding.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
gain
stat.
yards. You gotta get them yardage, man. That's what it's all about.
Uh,
Gaining yards, scoring touchdowns, man.
nah, nah.
I think
So
my teacher told me though I'm a conceptual thinker though. He said you think in concepts, so he said I can see that you think in concepts. I be telling my wife that she be laughing. She's like, only you would think of stuff like that.
I
But
think
it is sports relates to life. Like even like in life, we talk about career, man. You know, sometimes it's career. Sometimes like throwing a football, like throwing it to a receiver. It's like, do I throw it here or do I throw it there? You know what I'm saying? What's a good decision? Like decision making. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Do I go to this team or do I go to that team? What's a better system for me to play in?
yeah,
When you get drafted, you kind of don't got a choice. It's just whoever drafts you. But you know, if you ever get some kind of players get the free agency, you know what I'm saying. But in your career, you kind of can go wherever you want to go. You know what I'm saying. It's just sometimes the system gonna suck. You like I've been there. I know the system gonna suck. I just need the experience on my resume. So when I make that next step, I got the experience on my resume.
yeah.
That's all I need. Because when you go to the interview, they don't care about the experience. They just know have you done it before. You know what I'm saying.
Say that, but me, I'm gonna think it all the way through before I even.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell
Right.
you. That's how sports is. You got to think stuff through.
I ain't even gonna waste my time to go through all this.
Go through all what?
The the talking, the number, all that.
I do. That's why I
I'ma
call it the
just
thinking
watch.
game. You
I'ma
thinking about
watch.
everything.
I'ma just watch it and just see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
study
about
I'm gonna
everything.
study the film first before I have
That
to go through all
that's
that.
what that's why I'm telling you how sports relate to life. Yes, but it's about how much film can you get to study, right?
Um,
And then like play chess. Is this a good move? Is it a bad move? I make this move. What is it? Other pieces is going to affect on the chessboard. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
yeah, man.
Checkers.
All right, I'll let you keep playing checkers. I'm good. I'll let you have it.
Hey, still
Yeah,
checkers. Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah. You can go
yeah,
anywhere. You can go any way, which way you want to go with it on checkerboard.
it ain't like that in real life.
Shit.
Cause any way you want
Yes.
to. You better be ready for what's on the other end of that.
Well, you can.
Boy,
You just got to put yourself in position.
that's what it
That's
sound like.
it. Yes.
Sound real good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
another
think?
thing about a career too, man, is some being able to play through the whistle, like in NBA. You know how you playing it, you see dudes playing against like Dennis Rodman or something, the ref not calling the calls. You got to be able to play through the whistle and not get frustrated. That's how I feel like with race. I try to tell kids something. You got to play through the whistle, man, because a lot of times with race, it's hard to prove unless you now stuff is being recorded, emails are being captured. But 5, 10 years ago, you experience it. It's hard to prove it. You could talk about it, sure, joke about it, but it's hard to prove it because it's almost like once it happened, if you don't have it, hard proof, it's almost like it sounds like you complaining. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
And I said sometimes you gotta play through the whistle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's why I look at it like it ain't just still. It ain't what you know, it's who you know at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
that's true.
You can have
Yeah,
the stuff you want, the accolades and shit. You don't know the right people. You just gonna be like, dang.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all about who you know. Them connections make a difference, man. Real talk, man.
I'm finna skip the line.
Ah, let's skip
Skip
the
the line.
line.
And even go
Yeah. So the next one, how does sports relate close to marriage? Definitely relate close to marriage. To the fellas out there, before you even get married, you got to pick, man. You got one draft pick. You only got one draft pick. You got to make it count, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to make it count, man.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta.
Don't get caught
But the
slipping.
thing is, most of the women they're gonna give you their best game tape, even if it's not. They're gonna try to give you. They're gonna show you all the good stuff up front. And you got to be mindful of that, like what you're looking at. Like, do you know how to evaluate talent? Like some dudes don't. They just pick up, but you got to know how to evaluate talent. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I learned from dating. You know how to evaluate talent. You talk to different girls. You're like, okay, this kind of person has this personality has these kind of tendencies. Just like a fast running back has these kind of tendencies. You know what I'm saying? A fast wide receiver has these kind of tendencies. A prototype has these kind of tendencies. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You gotta look at those kind of things. What are the values? Do this person value marriage? Do they value having a home? Some women don't. They just want you to have a bag. They don't care nothing about raising kids. They don't care nothing about holding down the house. They don't care none of that. But you got to be able to determine that.
You gotta live with your choices, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
some
Some,
people are great, great players, but horrible coaches.
yeah, horrible coaches. But as a man, you gonna have to be the coach. You can't bypass that. You get married, you gonna be the coach.
You
You
gotta
can't
be that.
bypass.
You a GM, forget that. Don't.
She likes it
That's how I gotta
my
be.
way, my way, my way.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta be a coach, man. But the GM, you gotta make that good pick. You pick, boy. You get the wrong pick, boy. Bankrupt your franchise, man. Woo-wee.
Yeah,
You gotta
man.
pick them right, man.
You gotta live with your decisions,
Yeah, that's true.
no matter how long. It depends on how long you want to live with. You know.
Then you gotta have a winning program. Like I know most dudes is in the inner city. It's really hard. Um, that's kind of how sports is too, right? You don't have the resources. Things are not passed down to you. Because you kind of start most dudes. What you say? 80% of dudes from the inner city start from the bottom when they turn to an adult. You pretty much start from the bottom.
Oh,
I mean, you got to figure it out.
yeah.
Like, and some
It's,
things, like if you don't have the awareness, you got to unlearn some of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? In
yeah.
order to be great, some stuff, man, you can't take into greatness. Greatness is an area where it requires a lot from you. You got to be able to realize that some stuff you got to unlearn. You got to learn new habits and unlearn bad habits. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But you gotta decipher which one is,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Some
Yep.
some stuff will help you through that,
Oh, for sure.
but, but
For sure.
you know, uh,
Because a lot of kids, they're not. A lot of people don't realize from the inner city that they're not thugs and gangsters. That's only a few. That's like maybe 5%.
oh
But
no,
other people grow up in the hood and you see these things, but you still gotta live there and you still gotta understand the law of the hood that you live in. They don't make you a thug though. You thugging. It's a lot of dudes that don't be thugging. That's where they live at. They have to kind of survive until they get out. You know what I'm saying?
uh, and
You know.
that's thugging is not just you know you just out here shooting and drug dealing. You thugging and trying to make it, man. You gotta thug it out. You know what I'm saying? Thugging ain't just necessarily a bad stereotype.
No, it ain't a bad stereotype, but it can lead to other things though. You gotta be
Yeah,
careful.
yeah, it can
You gotta
lead
be
to
careful.
you know it can lead to you going to school. It
Right.
can lead to you,
Yeah.
working a job. You gotta thug it out, man. Now, you just want to be a crash dummy. That's different. That ain't thugging. That's
Yeah.
just being a big dummy.
But most dudes though, man, you start out, man. Most dudes start out. I'm gonna say, like say 80%, man. Probably start out. You gotta figure it out on your own, because like I say, most of the times your family just don't have an inheritance based on history. We just don't have an inheritance to give you. Don't have a business to pass down to you. So your best asset is your choices and decisions and your time. That's your best asset coming out. You know, and you throwing interceptions. You keep throwing so many interceptions, it's gonna make it hard for you to come back and get back in the game because you had a lot of turnovers. You know what I'm saying? That's how sports relate to life. You get too many turnovers, it's gonna be hard for you to win the game. In any sports, basketball, football, baseball, any sports.
Yeah.
Too many turnovers, it's gonna be hard for you to win the game. You know what I'm saying?
hmm But you gotta understand the game. If you're gonna have good games. You're gonna have bad games.
But what I'm saying, would you agree those some mistakes you really can't make when you start from the bottom? You got to realize, I had to realize that some mistakes you really can't make. You got to really have a good filter of how you make decisions. Like we talked about picking the wrong spouse. You pick the wrong spouse, that could set you back for a long time. This dude's right now still recovering because they drafted the wrong player. Franchise ain't been right ever since. Even if you release him back to free agency, it's still you got to pay what you call it with the dead cap. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
The dead money. You know what I'm saying? You still got the contract still got to be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? And still hurting behind that. But yeah, man. When you start from the bottom, man, you want to try to minimize the turnovers as much as you can. It probably still that's still gonna happen, but you want to minimize some turnovers you really just can't make though. Like like that kid we was talking about the other day. It was 16, a little 15-year-old had the murder charge. Man, you can't make them kind of mistakes, man. Especially not now. They not playing, man. They really not playing.
Yeah.
They not playing around. But ain't got convicted as an adult. 16.
Yeah.
Man, dude finna go to a jail with grown men, man.
And that's
Man, you can't even imagine the kind of mindset that he not at, that he got to get to in order to survive where he at. You know what I'm saying?
and Gilly explained it best, man. They glorifying the shooters,
Yeah,
not not knowing that
yeah,
most of this stuff could be talked about
yeah.
from the beginning, but they got poor communication skills.
They want to thug it out.
No, that ain't thugging it out.
That's for them.
They
It
just
is them
that's
young bulls. That's what thugging it out is.
oh, they just being crash dummies. That's not thugging it out.
That's their version. I'm trying to tell you, everybody got different versions.
No, no, they're not thugging it out. They're just being YNs,
Yeah.
crashing out. You know, if they, you got to think, they OGs now. You know, they don't listen to a lot of older people. They OGs is ain't number like 20, 22.
You know how they don't listen to a lot of older people though,
Mm.
because they have lost a lot of respect with the younger dudes though.
No,
They
they ain't.
have. That's why they don't listen to them.
Uh,
You ain't gonna listen to nobody you don't respect, right?
no, they respect them. They respect the person with the money, the young person with the money.
Right.
So if you ain't got no money, you really can't talk to them.
Yeah, that's with anybody though, right? That's not how
No,
the world works.
no, sir. That's not how it worked in my mind.
I'm talking
Cause
about in the world. Now I'm talking about you. I'm saying the
in the world,
majority. The
no,
majority. The herd mentality.
man, you can listen to somebody and get gain hella knowledge, and they ain't gotta have a pot to piss in.
But on social media, the people who people gravitate to, I'm not saying everybody, I'm saying but the majority in drones is people they think they got money. They be on there with the fake money.
Uh, it's the
Like your
wine.
boy,
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
you think that's all real money dude showing, man?
He just begged to get out his contract. They got that. They get that
No, I'm saying
advancement.
when the dude got the money sitting right there on the shoulder, you think that he got that much?
That,
Man, get
that
out of
was
here.
his. That was his advance.
When it was a link on Facebook to show you can buy the
Yeah.
fake money, you can buy so much of it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They get that advance. They get the advance. That first two or three videos, yeah, it might be real. But about a year or two later, nah, that's prop money.
Man, dude ain't fit to be in the hood with no real money like that, man.
Shit, they
Nah,
crashing. I'm telling you, they crashing out.
nah.
Yeah,
But
they
yeah, most
crashing.
people do, man. They like they say on social media, man. People, if people don't think you successful, they probably ain't gonna listen to you, man.
Uh,
Unfortunately, but that's just how the game goes. You know what I'm saying?
that's why you
You
talk
know?
to the ones that really want to gain a
Oh,
knowledge.
100%. That's who we talking to. But I'm just saying how the world work. You know what I'm saying? That 85%. You know what I'm saying? Or that was at 95, and then 5%, and then it's the 1%, the
You,
5%.
you can't save everybody.
Nah,
You
you
know,
can't.
that's why
I
you.
was trying to tell you that. You said I was being mean. I was trying to tell you that you can't save everybody. All
No,
you can, all you can do is put it out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying. The ones I talk to, I see the progress.
Yeah.
The ones that didn't want to listen,
Boy,
I
the
see
results
the,
don't lie. The results don't
I
lie,
see
man.
it. So it is.
That's the thing about sports too. The results and the numbers don't lie. Stats don't lie.
Yeah.
The numbers don't lie. The results don't lie. You know, and it's sad that we live in a time that people feel they can see that you're doing good, but for some reason they don't want to listen to it because it's coming from you. That's the sad part. This era that we living in now. They see you doing good. They see you being stable. They see you being consistent. But because it's Peel, I can't listen to him. I don't want to take that from him.
Uh,
That's the sad part. I'm saying it's people out there that's like that, and on a general level. You know what I'm saying?
uh, that's why they see it. Even people I know, that I don't know personally, but they know my brother, and they be like, "Oh, that's your brother,"
Yeah,
and they be like, they see you going to work, take care of your family, mowing the grass. Like, see, that's a hard working person right there. They might
yeah,
not want to do it, and they not gonna bother you.
right.
You know what I'm saying? There's one thing about it. When they outside.
Yeah,
But as far as stuff going on around the neighborhood or anything like that, ain't nothing gonna happen to 'em. But
man, being in a neighborhood like that, I'm like Boosie, man. When you get to a certain level, man, you got to get up out that thing. You can't be in there no more, cause
yeah,
they'll kill you just
yeah,
cause.
man, I ain't walking around flossing no $200,000 chain and rolling.
Yeah, yeah. Glasses Malone said that about was it PNB Rock? That was like dude got killed in L.A. Like, listen, man, you can't come to Compton in $200,000 worth of jewelry, man.
You
That's
fool.
another thing about sports. You in the stadium, you got people looking at you, man. You gotta know when it's showtime, when it ain't showtime. It ain't showtime in Compton at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in Compton. It
Yeah.
ain't showtime.
Man,
No.
what are you doing out
You know, on the
here?
football field, you protected by security and stuff like that. You got stuff in place. But outside the stadium, it's a whole nother world, man. Yeah, you gotta be careful out there, man.
Like, like in California, I don't even wear no hats.
Yeah, I know you talk.
I
every
don't
hat,
even wear
every
no.
hat means something, man.
You
It's
know what I'm saying?
crazy, man.
California and Vegas
Oh man,
and places like that.
I remember when Snoop Dogg had that in gin and juice. I think was it a Seattle hockey jersey or something like that.
Yeah,
And I was like, that
that's
means something. I was like, wow, I thought he just wearing a hockey jersey. No, fool, that means something. Everything means something. I mean, I remember when
everything.
Dr. Dre, he was wearing Carhartt. He wasn't wearing Dickies. He was wearing Carhartt in his
Mhm.
videos. The only thing I don't like about those the coveralls sometimes is you can't carry that thing on you when you got them car with them coveralls on because where you gonna put it at? I'm talking about the coverall that zip up like the mechanic suit kind.
Boy,
That zip up. Where you gonna put it at?
listen, I'll show you a picture, man.
And how you gonna get to it if it go
Like,
down? How you gonna get to it fast enough?
listen, listen. I had to show you a picture.
Man,
You see, you
trying to
see,
draw.
man. You see, man. It's no different than you raising up your shirt. It's no different. Reaching
You
in your
talking about the
shirt.
overalls or you talking about the
Yeah,
whole suit?
I'm talking about the whole zip up, John.
Wow, that
Uh,
was up.
yeah, pull out that pocket rocket.
Boy said a pocket rocket.
Pocket rocket.
All right, the last one is how does sports relate to education? Definitely. I mean, education covers a lot of things. Don't just think college, but
Man.
apprenticeship now. Like I said, they pouring money in apprenticeship. People don't even realize that. Like they really pouring money into construction and apprenticeships and trades. You know what I'm saying? Because I think my wife was telling me that they having this big. A lot of them starting to get into the retirement age, and it's going to be a
Mhm.
huge gap to fill. And man, if kids were smart, man, young bulls, man, you be getting an apprenticeship right now.
They was talking about that at the educational hearing today.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man. Like, man, you get like 5 or 10 of them to go into different trades, man, and make like this super team. Man, you'll be having like a whole team of kids just like, yeah, 2 or 3 kids being an electrician, 2 or 3 kids do framing, 2 or 3 kids do painting, you know what I'm saying? 2 or 3 kids learn how to excavate. Man, now you got a whole real estate team, you know what I'm saying?
Guess what,
Do
kids?
everything.
You're gonna
Huh?
be doing it. Guess what, kids? You're gonna be doing it at 5 years old.
Yeah. But I
No
think
thanks.
I think too though, I think we was in school, they pushed college more than they did trades and apprenticeships, you know what I'm saying? I want to say that they push Job Corps more than trade and apprenticeships. To be honest,
And, oh no.
yeah, because when more kids if they didn't go to college, they kept getting in trouble. They say, man, shit, have you ever thought about going to Job Corps? I was like, man, y'all crazy, man. But and I always wondered, man, like when I was younger, like everybody when you graduate high school, everybody start off on the same starting line. But what makes people get ahead in the race? You know what I'm saying? And I started realizing good decisions help you get ahead. It gives you momentum. If you educate yourself properly, they give you a lot of momentum. A
Yeah,
lot of momentum. It's unreal.
yeah,
Having that information um, before you educate yourself, learn about life. Your spiritual education definitely will give you a leg up in the race too.
yeah.
Cause I didn't have it when I was young, and I just like I say, it didn't give me a leg up. I think what kept me surviving was my rational confidence was insane, and like say being able to think in concepts and stuff like that, like learn and observe and think in concepts, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Being able to evaluate talent, be like, yeah, she she, I can see this, and this, but I think this is missing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying a lot of dudes really know if you talk to a girl, unless or they won't say it out loud, but most dudes know like this is not gonna be long term. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no long term relationship. This is
Yeah.
10-day contract. Kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of dudes ain't gonna say that out loud. But I knew that. Like I knew like some girls talk like, nah, this ain't gonna be long term. But I can still see, what a production is on the court. I can still give her a 10-day contract. You know what I'm saying? Is it wrong? Yes, totally wrong. But that's what my mindset was. That's why I always tell my wife. She said, if I'd have met you when I was younger, you probably wouldn't want to see me right now. You know what I'm saying? But thank God things worked out the way they did. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I had to get it out my system. But I was out there wilding, man. Man.
That's
And what's crazy, like when girls they say they when they thought about it, they was like, I would have never. The girls that was like they didn't think about it. I would have never thought that because you had all the boxes checked. Because you worked, you know what I'm saying. You could talk to people's parents, talk to grown folks and stuff like. But you had all the boxes checked. I would have never known that you were selling the dream. You know what I'm saying. And some women they knew. They was like, I knew, but because we was hanging out, everything was cool. I really wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying. So it's kind of crazy, but like some women know what you're doing. They're not gonna say nothing because they just want to enjoy the ride, the roller coaster ride or whatever. I guess I don't know. Because when you meet a woman that's way older than you, man, there's no way you can say that can be a long term relationship. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You 20, 22. You know what I'm saying? You out here, boy. You almost at your prime. You're not at your prime quite yet, but you out here, man. You a young dude in the game. You out here going for 40. You know what I'm saying? You meet a woman that's in her 40s. You want to test yourself out, see what you got, but at the same time, I think both of them know that this is not going to be a long term relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
That's
But this is stuff that's not spoken. They just you just playing that assumption game or whatever. So
see, Big Unc, I would like, John Stockton more like it.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
everybody know, hey, you good,
yeah.
but under the radar, I ain't doing that. Hey, I don't even think put it like this. My mama didn't. I ain't seen my mom for like 7, 8 years, literally. I don't even think I saw my family. But maybe like I was gone for about 4 years. They was like, where you been?
Talk about when you became an adult,
Yeah, I was
right.
out. I was gone. I went to job corps and I was out.
Yeah, I just had my mom pay bills, so I was out in the game, then come back home, pay bills. Uh, yeah. I used to go over girls' house, mom, call, where you at? Man, I don't be asking me where I'm at, man. I'm at where I'm at. I'm at where I'm at,
Yeah, I won't talk
man.
to you then.
I'm all right. Don't worry about me. I'm all right.
Oh yeah.
uh,
I'm out.
oh, man. He used to make her mad, too. You spend the night over a girl house. He's like, where you at? Hey, I'm at where I'm at. I'm good. Mama, I'm good. Chill. I'm good. You know what
All
I'm saying?
right now, I'm here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, I check in with my grandma. That was about it. But
man, I was so big on being independent, man. When I got out of high school, I didn't like nobody asking me, "Where you going?" I couldn't stand when somebody asked me that, man. I was crazy, man. Where you going, man? Why you worry about where I'm going, man? Don't worry about that.
I
I'm
don't,
gonna make it back home. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm gonna make it back home. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like it now.
Huh?
I don't like it
No,
now.
I'm good now, man. I understand my wife do that now. I'm good now, man.
I'm
You know what
grown.
I'm
I'm
saying?
grown.
She
I
got
ain't.
my best interest at heart, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. But when you out there in them streets, though, when you dating, though, yeah, you don't trust too many women. Yeah, don't worry about where I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can.
where you going? Don't worry about it. You out there
Cause man,
shopping.
you do. A lot of dudes get set up, man. When you see this stuff growing up, you see dudes get set up by girls, or you seeing dudes, you know what I'm saying, a girl saying that he hit me, and this dude, dudes get either severely beaten or almost killed because a girl said that because she mad because you talking to another girl. You know what I'm saying? it make you look at things different. It make you. I'm not saying every woman's bad, but you know what women are capable of. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And Spike is boy.
Yeah,
Boy, that stuff boy is crazy.
Well, hey, I wasn't doing that.
What's that?
I wasn't doing that. Hey, I'll be out shopping. They're like, "What? Goddamn, you done bought
No,
something, man."
it's some dudes, but it's some dudes that went out there like that. But I'm saying the fact that a girl didn't like what that person did, or they didn't work out, and she just spiked a bitter behind it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happened when you putting up numbers. You ain't been a real coach. You know what I'm saying?
But every situation not gonna work out. Like you would be, it just ain't reality, especially when you young. Every situation, like you go into every situation, every girl you talk to, you thought it was gonna work out.
Yeah, because I didn't have to date a bunch of people.
I'm not saying you dated a bunch. I'm just saying
Yeah,
when you talk to,
no,
you just thought it
yeah,
was gonna work out. Every girl you talk to.
yeah. Because I was pretty confident in my decision making.
You can be confident in your decision making, but like
Yeah,
long term, is this person
yeah,
long
like
term or not?
yeah, and they was dope people.
That was up.
And I was just like, damn, as a man, you like, damn, I ain't got this. Damn, I need to step up my game before I bring that person down. I was like, you know what? This probably ain't gonna be best.
Man, listen.
Until you stop and realize, like, damn, you running away from all.
Mm-mm.
You run.
Man, I think we just had different journeys. Cause like I said, I've been at the gas station pumping gas. I ain't even thinking about that. And the girl walk up to you, man. She almost like she macking me. I'm like, man, what in the world? But two different worlds. I like,
Yeah,
man,
see that, and that would
yeah.
scare me.
Why would
And
that
that
scare you?
because you've been around this shit. I mean, stupid. Excuse me.
Oh, you good?
You've been around it, like it got to be a setup type stuff. That's my way of thinking.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I understand that. You
yeah,
definitely got to keep your
you
head
know,
on a swivel. I understand that. It depends on where you at. Like if a girl walk up to me like over there by Kaufman Lumber at that gas station, nah. When I was younger, nah. It ain't. I'm going. I'm putting the gas up. I don't even care if I got all the gas or not. I'm putting the gas up. Put my cap on. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? You
mm-hmm.
definitely gotta know where you at. That make
No.
a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Till you
But
change your environment and start actually going places that
I didn't really talk to a lot of girls. Really from the hood though.
I
Really, to
ain't
be honest.
never talk to a
But I
girl.
think what made my situation different when I was younger was like say my mom moved to Malvern when she got married. She moved to Malvern, so I had even though I roommated with Fam and BJ, shout out to them and my boy Leroy, rest in peace. But I had my own room, pretty much on like my own house and my own car,
Mm-hmm.
job. So my situation was different. It was I called the shots, man. Mike rules. Like what Gucci say, you come on the east side, it's played by Gucci rules, man.
Uh,
But yeah, man. Then like say, when I had the Monte Carlo, man, that like say I knew girls, they'll just they talk to you just because you got a nice car. They just want to ride in your car, man. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Stupid stuff, man. Who am I to say no? And that's just,
Yeah.
like once dudes not taught discipline, that's what sports too with discipline. You're not taught to have discipline. You can say no. Man,
Yeah.
when you 21,
Like
man,
trying to right your
it's like
wrongs.
I can't say no to that. I can't say no.
Trying to right your wrongs, young man.
Who? I did right my wrongs though. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you give your life to God and you get under the blood, you can right your wrong. That's what He died for. He died for our sins.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage out here, son.
Hmm?
A lot of
I
damage.
think it was a two-way street, man. Like I say, it was a fair exchange, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. It's a fair exchange. A lot of times people they play their victim role, but at the end of the day, they do what they was doing too, man.
Oh man, no, whatever makes it feel better.
Cause like if a girl call you at 2 o'clock in the morning and say, "Come over, let's watch Martin," come on now. Am I
Ain't
being
no,
real? Does that happen?
uh, I don't know. I'll be
Ah,
sleeping.
yeah, no.
I'm
Nah.
sleeping this time.
I want the truth. You
Hey,
can't handle the truth.
hey, by the time the news went off, Yeah, I was in the bed.
So you were in the bed when the TV went off. Oh, say, can you
Yeah,
see?
I'm out. I'm out.
Then it went to the rainbow color. Man, they don't even do that no more. I was just, TV used to turn off. I think I heard a comedian say that. Boy, I remember when TV used to turn off.
Man, for real.
Oh man. Then
For
what?
real.
BT Uncut came out.
It was
Boy, yeah, it was over.
over. It was
Man,
over.
was that Busy Bone hardest song, man? When he
Nah.
was on Uncut with the Jokers, man, he was going off for that song. Oh man.
Nah, that wasn't
I
it.
seen the reel though where Big Boy asked him about this song when they was talking about shoot 'em up. He's like, man, what did you say to shoot 'em up? But Busy Bone was on there, and he said, I don't know what you be saying. I just be harmonized. Just It was just pretty funny how he was messing with him. He actually sounded like him too, but yeah, Bone Thugs Harmon was crazy, man. Dude was actually singing and rapping at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he was the hardest one, Busy Bone, man? He was the hardest one? Or you think Lazy Bone? Is it crazy or like I can't? It may be Crazy Bone. The light
Well,
skin one, Crazy was the other light skin one, wasn't it? The one that owned Mo Thugs. Which one owned Mo Thugs?
it was lazy and crazy,
Yeah,
but
Crazy
yeah,
was a dark skin one, right?
uh, yeah. Well, yeah, the one that was didn't go to jail is crazy. Crazy is sitting on the car on the first of the month. The wake up. It's the first
Let
of
me look
the
up. Let's make sure I'm talking about the right one.
yeah.
I know the one that owned Mo Thugs, man. Dude was pretty smart though. He's a pretty smart dude.
Yeah. His parents were Joe Wins.
No, not Crazy Bone. The other one, Lazy Bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Crazy was crazy
I,
in business. Yeah. It's 1 and 2. 1 and 1.
yeah, Lazy Bone. He's 50 years old. Wow. Good night. That makes sense though.
There was 16. We was-
I think Busy Bone and Crazy Bone probably the best spitters out of the. I think Lazy Bone was the best businessman probably.
No, sir.
You don't think so?
Crazy is.
I think it may be a 1A 1B with Crazy and Lazy. I think Lazy though. It's like he had a more business back end on the business though than Crazy. I think Crazy knew how to really feature. I know he knew how to build relationships with people and stuff. I
Yeah.
think Crazy did. He built a lot of networks with people and stuff.
Yeah. Busy was the first one that saw it though
What's that?
about the business.
Yeah, man. I think he just his demons, man, got the best of him, man. I always wonder if he could have controlled them demons, boy. He probably would have been. He probably would have been the biggest out of all of them, hands down. Cause like I say, dude, voice was insane, man. That's what man. Like Crazy Bone could rap it fast too, but Busy Bone had the voice, that harmony to go with it, man. That's what made the
Mhm.
difference, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same, it's kind of weird because at the same time, when you're talking about sports, like a lot of the dudes that's great in sports, they have a lot of things going on, like, a lot of demons going on. I don't know if the demons drive them to do crazy
Mhm.
stuff, kind of like with like Lawrence Taylor, stuff like that. So I'm wondering, like, sometimes with Busy Bone, was that, I don't wish it on nobody, but was it the necessary that really pushed them to the next level with the flow and everything, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because, man, dude, like, when he did When Thugs Cry, that album was crazy. But that was, while he was going through the demons, right? When Thugs Cry, Busy
uh,
Bone.
yeah, that's heaven's movie.
Yeah, man. Boy. He was going off on that song too, man. You put me on that song, matter of fact, we was in high school. Like, man, you need to listen to this, man. Listen to this Busy Bone, man.
Busy snap.
Oh yeah, he snapped. He snapped on that
Shout him over Biz, man. Chopping it up with spectacular.
one.
Chopping it up with old Busy, man.
Man. When I see them on Uncut though, that changed the game. When it was Joker the Bells, bro. Uh-huh. Cause the beat really wasn't that cold. He was just
The
rapping
worst.
to it. It was simple beat, man. He was just going off though, man.
It's one of his worst songs. I was like, gosh, but
Man, he was going off, man. Yeah, lottie high. Oh man.
and they did that movie. Oh gosh, I was
What
like,
movie was that?
gosh, it might have been.
Everybody trying to be like Master P, man.
No, that movie was like It was
Cause
like super
Master
low,
P,
bro.
man, Master P changed the game, man. Him, man, Master P changed the game, man. He
Yeah,
made it hard. He made it hard for dudes out here, man.
yeah,
He
yeah,
was doing everything, man. He had pages at one time, little cell phones, burner
yeah,
phones, CDs, making movies.
yeah.
Man, real estate, no
Yeah.
limit. Real estate, everything, no limit, man.
hmm Yeah, I
Man,
think before his untimely demise, I think Dolph was gonna be that next one.
you think so?
I
I wish
yeah,
Dolph would have moved out the hood, man. I
yeah,
really do. I wish he would have like listened to Boosie, like, man, you got to get up out the hood, man.
I guess
Got to
going
get up out
back,
the
you know what I'm
hood, man.
saying? But it was
Yeah,
part of it's uh, him and Nipsey. They was like on that same. More so
got to get
Dolph
up out the
though.
hood, man.
More so Dolph because he really like the videos and all this. Like he was putting the
I
comedians
mean, you can
on.
do stuff like the videos and stuff, but I'm
Uh,
saying like when it's time to after that, man, you gotta man go live in um what my boy he was living. It wasn't in Memphis. It was like outside, like Cordova, like stuff. Out the outskirts of. You don't have to live in Memphis though.
like he
In the
wasn't.
trenches, you got to get out the trenches, man. You
He,
can't be in the trenches no more.
yeah, it wasn't like he was living there. He just was visiting back. But
Well,
yeah,
man, you can't. He was in the trenches,
Mhm.
man. Well, he went to the cookie. You know that cookie place in the trenches, man. You
Yeah, I
know
know
that.
that. No, I know that, but you
Man,
know,
you got to get out the trench. These dudes will kill you, man. They don't care nothing about respect, man.
I'm saying
So
that.
it's a figment of our imagination. These dudes will kill you right here, man.
Hey,
It used to be a time where respect did mean something, but I don't think that didn't change, man. These young dudes will kill you, man. Like they'll respect you and still kill you. That's the crazy part.
mm-mm.
They'll respect you and still kill you.
You know, yeah, when
Yeah.
money talk, they don't saying they respect the money, they respect the shooters.
Man, the
You
money
know,
that's what make the shooters kill you because you got the
and,
money.
and just but like the old little young dude that killed Gilly's son,
Yeah.
he ain't had to do that.
Well, why is Gilly's son? Why are you in the trenches though?
You know what I'm saying?
Man, you ain't got no business in the trenches, man.
He stopped by. He wasn't even.
And
He
that's all
wasn't
it
even.
take. All it take is
He,
one time.
you just ride.
All it take is one time, bro.
Man,
You know that.
you can get popped in Beverly Hills, man. You
That's
know,
true.
what I'm saying? Like,
That's true. But the chances are lower though.
no.
It's higher when you go every time you get close to the trap. The chance you getting shot, it go from 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%.
Anywhere, bro.
Right, but I'm saying the
Anywhere.
chances change wherever you at. It could go up or down. You know what I'm saying?
Like, shit,
If you go over there, let's say if you go from not Walmart. Let's say if you go from
don't say nowhere in West Little Rock.
no, I'm not saying West Little Rock. I'm saying like in Southwest. If you
Bad choice.
If you over there by Cloverdale neighborhood, like over there by Cloverdale in the houses over there,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 20% chance you get shot, right?
Cold.
20%? 20%?
Oh no.
20%.
It's a busy area.
Go over there to Crenshaw area where those apartments at. What's your percentage to get shot?
I don't know. I ain't rolled down Crenshaw.
You know what I'm talking about? But you know
I
what
know
I'm
what
talking
you're
about
talking
though.
about.
Probably like
But
60, 70%.
but
Easy.
I but I think Cloverdale more busier than Crenshaw.
I'm talking about the neighborhood, like the houses.
It's more busy over there. What you
Nah, I
mean?
ride through there all the time. I rode through there today. It ain't gonna be busy over there.
Where?
Cause you know they done moved all the kids and stuff. Is over there at the new school now.
So the strip jumping again?
No.
Uh,
Mm-mm.
I'm talking about you talking about Lacey?
Yeah, they moved over there.
You see what's happening over there?
You said what?
Man, yeah. To me, that Cloverdale area way more busy
I
than
don't know. I mean, I'm riding through there all the time. It don't be looking busy to me. Matter of fact, it's a lot of houses coming up for sale over there. To be honest.
yeah. Why do you think?
Hmm?
It's getting too busy over here. This used to be the more
I think a lot of
quiet
people just
area.
getting older, passing away though. That's what I be
Man,
thinking. A lot of people older, especially in that Ottenhammer section. A lot of them people older, man, passing away, man.
man, I cut grass over there. It was busy over there.
Um, I rode through there. I had to ride through there that morning when I had to fix the tire. It just slowed in the mud to me.
Early in the morning.
They said what?
Early in the
Man, hey,
morning.
but some places jumping. It don't matter what time you go over there, it's gonna be jumping.
It
Why
ain't
you sitting
12.
there playing? How you go on the south side? It be jumping early in the morning. Why you sitting there playing?
Yeah, yeah,
Why you playing?
that's MLK. I expected to. That's Roosevelt. Roosevelt, Main Street.
Yeah,
It's a main street. Take you from the freeway. I clean up the way to Little Rock. Yeah,
yeah.
but but yeah, that stuff can happen anyway.
Yeah, it can. But I'm saying the percentages are lower depending on where you at. It's a lower chance.
I don't
Still a
know.
chance. I'm saying it's a lower chance. You can go from 5 to 10% to man 50, 60%, depending on where you at.
It look like more violence
Then if you
here.
just stay in the house, man. If you get a house tonight, you just stay in the house. You just lower the chance. Just stay in the house. Man, you gotta be admit, if you get to a certain level of fame, it really ain't even worth it. Like, not even getting shot, but people trying to set you up to get sued, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You walking in Walmart, you just accidentally bump into somebody, and they think you a millionaire. They'll sue you for bumping into him, and it was an accident. He assaulted me because y'all bumped shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a catch-22, man.
Yeah.
Either you want to help people out, and then you can't help them out.
I
'Cause,
mean, you could do other things to help them out. You can send other people in there to help them out, or have like a program or something.
yeah,
Build like a program, but you don't have to physically be there. You have other people execute it for you. So
yeah, but it would be nice to see.
you said what?
It would be nice to
It
see.
would be nice to see, but I'm saying reality, man,
Yeah.
is a monster, man.
That's not a real reality, man.
What's not a real
That's a
reality?
fake. That's fake, man. To
What's
me, it
fake?
is. It
Hey,
is.
man, I'm going
To
home to
me,
my family, man.
you
Whatever.
know,
I'm just saying, I'm going home to my family. That's what I learned talking to listening to Boosie. Man, you
you
got to go
know,
home to your family, man, your wife and kids, man. People think you just
and,
fake. Hey, that's fine.
and that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
that's why people they be like, Man, I did all this stuff. I donated all this money. Man, I ain't never see you. I ain't never see you.
But are you doing it to be seen?
No, but that's some kids still want to see that sometimes. Not the ones that's you know got the wrong stuff on their mind.
Right.
But you can't let someone else suffer because the other person ain't got their
What
stuff
I'm
on their
saying
mind.
is, if it's safe, you could do it, but don't put your life in danger. That's all I'm saying.
But if you ain't, you gotta have security then to beef
You
up
said
your
what?
security. Beef up your security.
100%. But it's just some place I just don't want the drama. Like, if the kids at Pick Pack, I'm not going to Pick Pack. It's not gonna happen. Y'all gonna have to come somewhere else.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why? You
We ain't
know.
going. We not going to Pick Pack. That ain't gonna happen.
But if it was something at Lewis Street Church, you'll go, right?
You said what?
If it was something at Lewis Street Church, you'll go,
What
right?
was that? Where's that at?
Right there on 12th Street, down the street,
No,
two blocks
I'm
up.
not. I'm not really playing around on Trust Street. No,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, no. Don't
you
play
have a
around
speaking,
over
you
there.
have a speaking engagement at Lewis. Well, it's probably a different name now, but it's
Yeah.
that's what I remember. It was like, hey man, got a speaking engagement here at the church.
Mm-mm.
They was
Depending on
like,
what it is.
can't go now. Dang,
No, play
that's
around.
crazy.
It is crazy, but safety is important, man. Your life, you only get one life, man.
Yeah.
You don't get no do-overs, man. So,
Mm,
what the
mm,
Bible verse say? Let me read it for you. It is dangerous to.
mm.
What you think about that, man?
What was it?
The video I made, I was talking about when I got laid off, how I use the Bible verses to apply. What you think about that? Before we get off here.
I ain't catch the whole thing.
I know you didn't care. I know, so it was pretty long. So it is dangerous to be concerned with what others think of you, but if you trust in the Lord, you are safe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real verse right there, man.
Mm,
Real verse, man.
man.
Real wisdom right there.
Mm,
And that's what I'm saying. Like living off perception. I had to learn that when I was younger, man. Don't live off perception. Do it because you want to do it, and you don't have to be seen. I was raised that way. Would you do it if somebody wasn't looking? Like, do you have to be seen doing it? They do photo ops and stuff. Do you have to do that? Like, nah, well, don't do it then. Unless you want to do it, but don't do it if you're not doing out the goodness of your heart, you just sitting there really flogging. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was kind of raised that way though.
Yeah, but that's Western, man. It's terrible
What's that?
how the world is, man.
Oh yeah,
It's terrible. Like you can't even.
yeah.
You mean I can't
I mean,
stuff
you
that I work
can.
hard for?
'Cause you got to understand the risk involved.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what was it? Like even if you go out of town, out of state, like dang, you can't even ride in a nice car, even out of
Nah,
town, or just ride around
not
there.
if you
That's
ain't from
crazy.
there. You know how the hood go. Not if you ain't from there.
Man,
It's like that's what I was trying to tell you, man. Everybody play by different rules, man. There is no one
nah,
set of rules that everybody go by. It's just not.
nah, it's that rule. Niggas, excuse me. Niggas go.
Man, nah.
Niggas,
Nah,
you
everybody
see
got their
you.
own. They go by their own rules internally. They
Man,
just have their own set of rules, man.
it's only black folk do that to each other. That's it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nobody plays by the same rules. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Kill their own, man. But all right, guys, if we get up off this thing, we ain't know we went for an hour. Good night. Make sure if you watch it, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Finna get ready and sign out this thing. Anything you want to say, bro, before we sign out?
Oh man. Oh man. Y'all enjoy these pagan holidays, but
Oh, that's funny. That's how you get out of it. Hey, what you give me Valentine's Day? I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. That's a pagan holiday.
celebrating the master,
You know, now
man.
you got an excuse now. Now we can't celebrate Valentine's Day. Trump in office, man. The economy bad right now, man.
It's terrible out here.
Oh man. All right,
Terrible.
y'all.